The other day I came upon this scripture in Isaiah 66:3. He that killeth an ox is as if he slew a man. And it's talking about cows here. And I didn't have time to go into it because I was working on a different video, so I forgot about it. But then that night I prayed like I usually do, and not expecting any visions or anything because I usually don't. But that night I immediately saw Jesus intently paying attention to something. So I looked, and it was a man stuck in a barn or a shed or something, and he couldn't move. And Jesus opened the door, and he fell to the ground, and then Jesus helped him up, and the man began walking away from the barn slowly, and Jesus handed him his lasso. And I think the lasso is what clued me into the fact that the man was a rancher, I think. So I know it's hard to believe, but I actually did not understand what that was about at all because I had completely forgotten the Isaiah 66 verse by that night. So it took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to figure out what that meant. So I was thinking about that rancher and how sad he seemed. He really seemed broken down and really sad. Sad's not even the word. I don't know what the word is, but he was heavily disheartened in a way that I can't even describe. It was bad. He was really heavy. And then I thought about that scripture in Isaiah 66, and I thought, how would I feel if I had lived my whole life as a rancher, if I had lived that whole life since childhood, since infancy, thinking it was the right thing to do. And then reading that scripture and realizing that, how would I feel? How would I feel? And I thought about it. And I just want to say to you that I know that it's not your fault. I know that the serpent has set up this system so that all the humans would end up doing things that either harm themselves or harm others, things that would weigh heavy on their hearts once they find out the truth of how God feels. That's the way the serpent gets to you, gets to all of us. It's been set up for hundreds and even thousands of years. It literally is not the fault of any of the humans living today. But the point is, I just wanted to let you know that Jesus is intently watching you, whoever you are, and wants to help. So if you feel trapped, he will find a way out. All you have to do is ask. And I know this sounds, for people who have not seen the fulfillments, I'm just going to say to you, if you want to see the proof that he's actually showing me things that are coming to pass later, I have a playlist. I have a playlist of videos that I uploaded to YouTube. This isn't about me, by the way. It's about you. I just want you to know, because remember what he said. He said, I am going to make these things come to pass so that you can believe. That's what he said. It's not about me. I'm not talking about me here. I'm just showing you that he showed me things in the past that ended up coming true. So I have a playlist. It's called Proof the Visions Come True, where I uploaded things that he was showing me, and then I show that later, sometimes a month later, sometimes a year later, the things would come to pass. For example, Boston bombing, some guy that fell in a sinkhole, a Nigerian plane crash, the Japan quake, a bunch of stuff, okay? Again, not about me. I don't care. Sometimes I think the reason was because of how much I did not care. Like, literally was like, I don't want to have any part of this nonsense kind of attitude. And I think maybe that was the reason that I ended up having that. I don't know if you want to call it a gift. I don't really think it is. I'm not. All I'm saying is, if you are the person that he's focused on right now, whoever you are, all you have to do is ask. He said, ask and you shall receive. He wants to help you get out of your entrapment, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying I know what it is. When I saw this person, he was in a barn and he had a lasso. So that makes me think he must have been a rancher, but it could be anybody. Maybe it's just a metaphor. Maybe this was for somebody that's trapped in something else. Whatever you're trapped in, he can get you out of it, and it may not happen in a way that you expect. And you guys know I'm not religious. I'm not here trying to do this whole... I'm just telling you, I know this is real because I've seen it happen. I don't have any kind of religious agenda or anything. I know I've seen it happen. So I know that, like, I know I can feel when he shows me something, I know that he's showing me something. I can't explain it. It's not my imagination. So if you are feeling trapped, like you can't get out, if you're feeling extreme heaviness, a heavy weight, and you've fallen, you can't get up, he is going to help you, but you have to ask. He is going to help you up, and he is going to give you a way out of that situation. He's just waiting for you to ask. He is standing there intently watching you. Because when I pray, I'm like any other sibling. I want him to, look at me. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking at you. So, whatever's going on, ask him to help you, because he is ready to do it right now. He is ready to take you out of that situation, hand you your lasso, and help you walk away from that situation, whatever it is. So I don't know if it has to do with this scripture or not. Earlier that day, I read the scripture, I forgot about it, and then that night he showed me the vision. So I just felt I needed to get this out because there's someone who needs it. I believe that. It may only be one person. And I know Jesus has said this before, that he will go out of his way. It's in the writings, that he will go out of his way for one sheep. One sheep, that's it. One person matters to him as much as all of them. So this may be a message for only one person, and that's okay with me. I feel like hey, it's not me. I'm just saying it's not me, but what I mean is I feel like I have to post this, even if it's just one person that he's trying to reach. You know what I mean? Again, it's not me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just relaying the message, okay? That's it. I just, for some reason, I see things and then I have to show you when I see something. And this is one of those times. Not all ranchers, just so you guys know, if you're watching this video and you're not a rancher, just so you know, not all ranchers enjoy sending their cattle off to the slaughter. Most of them, I think, love their animals. So it's harder than you think to get out of something that you feel trapped in. And so I just wanted to tell you that. I felt like I needed to. I hope you don't take offense by this. I hope you're well, and I will talk to you later.